Hey golfers, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to discuss the topic of hitting more greens in regulation and a really simple on-course strategy that's going to allow us to use our inconsistencies to our advantage in order to hit more greens. We know that there's a direct correlation between the number of greens that we hit and the score that we sign for at the end of the round. The more greens, the lower the score. Take, for example, a scratch golfer hitting 58% of greens in regulation, a 15 handicapper hitting 25%, and a 25 handicapper hitting just 15. So if we can hit more greens, we're going to lower our scores. So let me know in the comments, do you keep statistics on greens in regulation? Drop them in below alongside your handicap, and we'll see how this stacks up. So before we get started on looking on an on-course scenario as to how to use our yardages and the strategy, if you could, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get going.
So here we are in an on-course situation. We're on the 17th at TPC at Sawgrass. I'm not actually there, although I wish I was. We're going to look at this strategy, and what it is we're going to look at the back yardage, okay? Forget the front, forget the middle, and forget the flag. Okay, hang with me on this. You'll notice on the right-hand side, I have some numbers. These are my numbers, and these are all my carry numbers. So that's where the ball lands, all right? Now, these are also my very best strikes. I cannot hit it any better than these numbers. So if, for talk's sake, my 4-iron, I nail it, it carries 203. And this is why I want to use this strategy along with my best carries. If you don't know your carries, find a local pro with a TrackMan, find a TrackMan studio where you can go and hit a series of shots with each club. And when you get that perfect strike, you want to write down what that is in terms of carry, okay? And formulate yourself a little bit of a chart because you're going to want to refer to that with this strategy. Now, given the fact that most greens on a golf course are anywhere from, on average 25 yards long to maybe 40 yards long, okay? Now, let's take a look at this green. And it is 26 yards long. It's a fairly short green from back to front. All right. Now, how did I say in my intro about playing into our inconsistencies? Well, in my case, as a professional golfer, if I play 18 holes and I hit 4 or 5 perfect strikes, like get these numbers on the right 4 or 5 times, I've hit it very well. Okay. Chances are, much like you, much like me, we're not going to hit it perfect every time. So there's going to be an element of we're going to hit it shorter than these numbers, all right? And this is where this becomes really, really powerful. So let's take, for example, the pin is on the front and it's 140, okay? Now I'm looking at this. If I refer to my chart normally, like most people, I would go 144, 9-iron, it's 140 to the pin. Okay, I'll hit my 9, right? I hit it well. I'm just past the flag. Okay, I come out of it a bit. Maybe I catch between the front edge and the flag. If I don't hit it great, well, now I'm flirting with the water. Next thing you know, I'm over in the drop zone in a dirty divot trying to save bogey. And chances are, from over there, I'm probably not going to do it. Seen it on TV, it doesn't look very pretty. So that would be great if I hit it well. Okay, now, again, chances are I probably won't catch it perfect. And I'm okay with that. And you should be too. Now, if I looked at that same flag position and said, right, that's now 140, but I take the back number and I look and say, well, look at that. I could hit my 8-iron absolutely perfect and not go long. Completely eliminate that. If I come out of it a little bit, I lose 5 yards and I am sitting here. Lose another 5. Maybe I really don't hit it well. I'm here and I could near enough hit it pretty terribly and end up near the flag. Okay, so I have now played percentages. I have a chance now of hitting this green. I have a far better chance of hitting this green than I would if I was taking the perfect number off the pin or even front edge or middle. I'm giving myself so much scope, and you will too. So once you figure out your carry, find out what your best is, take the back number, take a club that cannot go long, and if you don't strike it, well, you've got anywhere from 25 to 40 yards of green to miss it in, essentially. And this way, we can hit more greens. Far too many golfers, I think it's 90% of golfers come up short when they're approaching a green. Okay, and I get that sometimes can be due to really poor strike, fat it in front of you or whatever it may be. But a lot of the times it's poor club selection or playing off perfect. We don't want to play off perfect in this game. We want to look and say, perfect, back edge, miss it a little, middle of the green, could completely miss it and still catch the front. The quicker we get on that putting surface, the better. Statistically, you're going to get down in two more often anytime you're on the green than you are when you're chipping. Okay, guys? So I just wanted to make this video today because I'm really, really passionate about this. This is something that helped me out a lot. It's something I stress to my students, and every time they try it, it really, really helps. And when you think of it this way, it makes perfect sense, and it's kind of mad that we wouldn't try and do this. Okay, so let me know in the comments if this makes sense, if this is something that you had thought about before, or is this completely new to you. I can guarantee you, go out and play the next time you're out, take the back number, take a club that cannot go long, and if you miss it slightly, you'll find yourself hitting more greens, which, as we know, the more greens, the lower the score. Okay, so as always, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, as I say, let me know. I'd love to help you out. And if you could, before we go, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.